Hello, this is Steve San Angelo from the SRS Rock Report, and today I've got a quick update. Something big is happening in the silver ETF market. The Indian silver ETFs are the largest growth in the world. You're going to find this quite interesting. Now, I know today the silver market on Friday, we're seeing a sell-off in silver, but it's down 81 cents as of Kitco. But since the beginning of the year, silver is up over $10. And so what's interesting, this is a weekly chart of silver, and sometimes these technical patterns mean something. And so silver went all the way up to the top this week, and it's come all the way back down on the end of Friday. If it breaks below this, we could see lower prices, but that's just the short term. We may still be seeing a melt up in the silver price, but also, in my last update, why are the silver and Bitcoin price trading together? I talked about that, and I put this chart. This is the SLV, which is the price of silver, versus the Bitcoin price, and you could see in July 10th and 11th, and even when it peaked on July 14th, we could see that silver and Bitcoin were trending together. Not exactly, but the surges. Now, this is the most recent chart today. Look how interesting we're seeing, continue seeing the SLV, silver, and Bitcoin trade this way. I find that interesting. I don't know why, but it's fascinating to see both of these assets move this way. But this is the important information. Indians have been big buyers of silver, typically bullion, physical silver, mostly bars. But now India, they're actually producing coins. And so a lot of people in rural India are buying these Indian silver coins. But this is fascinating. We're seeing a lot of silver move into 15 individual silver ETFs in India, and it's really surged. And if we look at this chart, since the beginning of 2024, the Indian silver ETFs have added 51 million ounces of silver. The iShares SLV has 43 million, and then the iShares SVR, mostly the SSLN, 23 million ounces, and a lot of that was just this year. And then look at the Sprott PSLV, 21 million ounces. These are the top four increase in inventories. But again, it's a very interesting thing to see. Not only are Indians big buyers of silver, we're seeing that they're also now buying a lot of silver ETFs. And I think this is going to continue. And what's interesting, the transparent silver holdings in the world are 1.7 billion ounces. It's the highest. It's even higher than what it was here back in 21. And then we had the big spike up during the Wall Street silver squeeze. But 1.7 billion ounces now. At $40 silver, that's only 68 billion worth of all this silver. If silver goes to 50, that's 85 billion. And I think it's going to get to 100. It'll take some time, but that's only 170 billion. But let's go by the current 68 billion. What was fascinating in just one day, because, Trump and Doge were going to cut back on government spending, but it's just going to continue. And just one day, the U.S. debt increased $50 billion. Basically, would almost buy all the transparent silver holdings. So I think this is a very important trend. Even though I'm not a big, I don't advise people owning the silver ETF, but institutions, they're not going to buy bars. They're going to go into these ETFs. I see a lot more of that coming. So I hope you found that information interesting. And please, if you get a chance, come to the srsrockreport.com website, put out a lot of information for subscribers. Look forward to your comments. Have a great weekend. Thank you.